dwell in the space we've made. You can have our hearts, you can have your way. So we're tearing down all the walls we've built. Be welcome now, be welcome here. We open up the doors, we open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up the doors, we open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. Come and move in the barren land. Come like a fire, come like a friend. 'Cause we're ready for that gospel sound. The Spirit blows, heaven comes down. We open up the door, we open up the door. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up the doors, we open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. Oh, fill every room, every hall, meet us here in it all. Our everyday, our mundane, in every space, in every way. Nothing's hidden in your sight. You bring everything to life. We just open up our eyes to see you in it. Fill it up, oh, every room, and every hall. Meet us here in it all. Every day, our mundane, in every space, in every way. Nothing's hidden in your sight. You bring everything to life. You just open up our eyes. We'll see you in it. Come in, come in, come in, Lord. Come in, come in. We invite you, Lord. Come in, come in, Holy Spirit. Come in, come in. We open up the door, we open up the door. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up, we open up the doors. We open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up the doors. We open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up. We open up the doors. We open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in.
Well, Kirby, Nate, Stefan, good to see you guys. Man, I'm so happy just to talk to you guys in person. Kirby, not on a Zoom call,
I know,
which
right?
we've done a
So
lot.
many Zoom calls.
But Kirby, I'll start with you. Talk about this song, "Open Up the Doors." Man, it's so great. Like, there's so much like really unique and good stuff in this lyric. But talk about it. I'd love for you to just share a little bit of just the writing of it and any thoughts you had behind the lyric.
Yeah, well, we wanted more songs as a team that we wrote as a team. And the guys actually went to Charleston and was writing for like a few days with Brandon Lake. And just like a little guys trip. I came in on this song on the back end because they didn't finish it at the beach. There were too much beach time. So I got the opportunity to help shape this song on the back end, which was awesome. But yeah, it was, I'll let Nate talk about it because Nate has the pastor heart on this song for sure.
Yeah. So I love the metaphor of like we open up the doors of our hearts. So you even think about, if you want to get real serious into it, it's like Revelation 3 where Jesus is rebuking the churches, right?
And it's actually like, behold, I stand at the door and knock. And if you would let me in, I would come and eat and dine with you. And so I think that's part of the theology, but it's like we use that metaphor to we open up the doors of our life. We give Jesus access. Like, I don't want to get to the end of my life and be like, I didn't give Jesus my all. I didn't surrender it all. I didn't open my whole self, my whole life, and give it all to Jesus. Yeah. Like, we want to be yielded, surrendered, open. And so I think that's the heart and the spirit of the song, that we would just give open access to the Spirit of God. Like, God, take whatever you want, do whatever you want in me. Like, but yeah, also literally, physically, like, we open up the doors of our homes. Like, very much it's the ministry heart of Housefires, how it started in our ordinary, mundane, basic lives. When we're making dinner for the kids, when we're changing diapers, when we're paying our taxes, or we're doing this or that. It's like we want to be open and yielded, communing and connected to God, and say, God, have your way even in this. Even in this thing is sacred, and it's worship unto you. And so I love this song because we recorded this record in Kirby's house. So I think it's just so special. And, you know, even that bridge, it's like fill every room, every hall. Just writing that, envisioning like, God, every wall, would it just be filled with your glory? Would it be pleasing to you? Every person, every heart that enters our houses would sense and know God. So, yeah,
That's
I love
so
this
good.
song.
We actually wrote the bridge together, Nate and I did. It was just us. And we wrote it thinking about the recording because we loved this song so much, but it still needed a bridge. So we were envisioning literally my house. Like, we're going to be in a house worshiping and recording this beautiful song. And literally, there's a hallway right outside the dining room where we were recording this. And so, yeah, we had that vision in mind, that picture in mind while we were writing that actual bridge.
I love that.
I love that, and especially coming off of a year. You know, when I listened to this song, my thoughts went to, Nate, some of what you were saying is like, Sunday in church, it's easy to sing, you know, open up the doors, King of Glory, come in, you know? But to pray that prayer, to have that heart, especially through this last year where a lot of churches weren't able to meet, but just inviting God into that dailiness, like that was really challenging for me as I listened to the song. I was like, gosh, you know, can I pray that same prayer, you know, into just every day? Like Monday rolls around and it's like, okay, King of Glory, you know, come in, open up the doors. But man, just an incredible thought. But man, walk us through what you're playing. So you're capo 2 on this?
Capo 2, so key of A, playing G shapes. The intro and the first half of the verse are just going to be 1, so a G, and then it's going to be 1 suspended, so G sus. And then that second half of the verse, you're going to go to the 1 again, the G, and then you're going to go to the 4, the C, you'll go to the 5, which is the D and G shapes, and then you'll land at the 4, the C again. So that's the verse. And then the chorus for Open Up the Doors is 1, G, 4, C. And then you're going to go back to that 5, D, and then finish out with that 4, C. And then the bridge and post tag are going to be 1, which is a G, a 2 minor, which is an A minor. And then you're going to go to the 1/3, and then you'll finish at the 4, which is a C. Yeah, that's a bridge and post tag.
So good. So. And Stefan, you gotta work us through and show us that little guitar riff at the beginning. I know guitar players are gonna be like, dude, why didn't they talk about the guitar riff? But so man, like show us what you're playing there. I love like that, just that cool guitar kind of counter melody there at the beginning.
Yeah. So like Nate says, it starts out on that C and that G, or that G and that C chord. So the first thing I'm doing is on that G, I'm just playing the root on both the bottom string and top string. And then I'm using my middle finger to hit the second fret of the G string. So it sounds like this. And it's just... And then when we move to the C, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm keeping those fingers on the root of that G chord, and I'm using my pointer finger to play that first fret to make a C sound, but I'm also adding back in that second fret that we were using on the G chord, so you get this sound out of it. So when you put it all together, slowly, it's... fast.
awesome. Yeah, I dig that. I was getting like some John Mayer vibes going
Play
on
it
there.
like we do on the internet. Dun-na-na-na-na. There it is. Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Awesome. So good. Thank you guys so much for talking about this song. It's really great, man. Just appreciate you joining us.
Be welcome here. We open up the doors. We open up the doors. We open up the doors and let you in. We open up the doors. We open up the doors. We open